Okay. So, I think the last few things I did, I had checked on the boats, and then I think I'd gone back to the inn and not really done anything else. And I think I was just killing time so I could go to sleep for the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So basically...
Not enjoying life in the kingdom.
Yeah.
Well protected.
That. So I am going to... Words. Prepare... I was going to go to the cathedral. That was one last thing. And ask them about if they knew of a spell.
Of a spell?
Of a spell, yeah. So yeah, before nightfall that night, going back to the cathedral, and it's a spell that I don't think actually exists. But I'm going to approach the priest once again. Say greetings.
Hello.
I was hoping you could help me. I'm a cleric of Pharasma, and was hoping to... And am planning on venturing into the Needle Waste tomorrow. But it is very cold in there. And I was wondering if you knew of some sort of empowered version of Endure Elements.
Simple. And then fire mission attack. I do not know of such a spell.
Oh well. Thank you for your time. In that case, I really will just go back to the inn and go to sleep, and then in the morning when I am praying for spells, I will ask for Asma if there is one that she would be willing to grant me that would do something like that, but not really expecting success in that endeavor.
So you pray and you get your spells and
let's see, where is it? And then overnight, I will have thought of... Oh, and I'll still do Endure Elements in the morning, just see if it'll help. And I've also got Resist Cold to not feel so cold. Then go to... back to the square in the morning.
okay.
I never paid for the room. How much was he going to charge me for that?
No, that was the point. I believe that was the point. Is you were gonna have to, and then Shiana started talking, and the bartender.
No, that was a previous
that was
town.
a different town.
Yeah.
Hold on.
At least I'm assuming he'll let Shiana stay in the room with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not up there.
Yeah.
Sing or over here, actually. East. There you are. It's about 3 silver.
Okay. And then gonna have breakfast here in the morning too, because I'm not gonna do. Actually, I'll do Asbestomodius twice instead. That'll work. And then just go find some berries to cast that on, and or suitable things for me and Shauna to be satiated for the day.
Okay.
And then head back to the park to ask a question that I would have thought of overnight. To find the saint that had been hanging out there before.
The druid?
Yeah.
He's not there today. You don't see him?
I'll wander around a little bit. See if I see him in town.
I guess perception or something? Survival?
Sure.
Something?
Diplomacy. Ask around for him.
Pick a method to find and roll said method.
That's a 13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you, don't find him.
Okay. Then I will head to the guardhouse.
You're in the guardhouse now.
And I will ask. I'll say that I'm here to borrow the mask again.
I thought Shauna wasn't coming.
I thought she was.
I thought she wasn't.
Why? Does she not want to?
I believe it was agreed, and you just...
No, it was. I thought it was like the one time when I was just running out into it just in ice form.
Yeah, but then you were just going to leave her behind again because there wasn't a way to make her not freeze to death.
Yeah, there is. Resist energy. I'm just casting it on both of us.
For the whole time?
Yeah.
I thought you said there wouldn't be enough.
No, I'm preparing it 11 times.
Alright.
So it's 80 minutes each for each of us for 5 times, and then 1 of communal.
Okay.
And
And then I guess she goes.
And I'll ask the guards while I'm there. So hey, I was wondering, with all of these masks here for, I knew her name last session, the polar bear. Why does she need that? Why did they early session, hard to roleplay. Does whatever his name is and her name, the bear, do they go into the needle waste a lot, or?
Occasionally.
Huh. Why? No one seemed to have a reason to go in.
That's mostly their doing. They just make sure nothing's in there. Nothing has been there.
Oh, okay.
But with that much space right next to our city that we can't actually see, he likes to check.
Oh, so just patrolling. Okay, that makes sense. By the way, if I somehow find a way to make it go away or make it at least stop encroaching on your town, would there be some reward?
That's not really for me to say.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask. Alright, and I'll just go and grab the small mask again and take it out, fit it on Shiana. And I'm gonna put mine on and try to cast light and see if that works while wearing it. See if I can in fact cast while wearing it.
A light appears.
Oh, cool. In that case, I cast resist energy on each of us.
Okay.
And go over to the guy in the door and ask him to open it. Or gesture or whatever.
He does. And he lets you out, and it's not cold, although, yeah.
Cool.
Things and stuff.
I walk out into it and just kind of start walking.
Alright, she follows you.
Yeah.
You don't really see much. It's pretty foggy. It's a little breezy. Not enough for you to actually be getting cuts, but you can feel it. Feel them moving across your skin.
I'll keep doing light as we go, just to have.
Next time you cast it, it fails.
Oh. Oh, I see. Good to know. Alright, actually, once we're into it a little ways, I'm going to try something. I'm going to create water just off to the side a little ways, and in like a raindrop fashion. Does it just all freeze, or?
No water appears.
Oh. I'm going to try again.
No water appears.
I'm going to try one more time.
Water appears, it then promptly freezes.
Is it like frozen before it hits the
You just
ground?
create like a little hailstorm.
Nice.
Not really a hailstorm, it's just falling pieces of ice. But
Also, I am going to...
How long before the first light gave out, by the way?
I believe it would be 80 minutes.
80
It'd be
minutes?
about the same.
Okay, so 80 minutes in, you also have started taking damage then.
Yeah, it'll go out a little bit before the other ones will, because I did it first.
Do arcanes do spell failures? Does that consume the spell?
I believe it does, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 minutes per level. So as soon as the light does go out, I'm going to... Oh, this will be difficult. I'm going to try to cast light again immediately.
It does.
Then I am going to... Yeah, turn into ice for a standard action. And
Okay.
then take off the mask and cast resist energy. Yeah, resist energy on me and then Shiana, because I did that one before.
Okay. Is there not a verbal component to turn into ice? It's just owl.
No, it's a supernatural ability. And so that'll be me being ice for 3 rounds, which is very unfortunate. And then I'm gonna be ready to put the thing back on and have it set to go, but I'm gonna get rid of the ice for a second before I get it on and try to breathe for a second.
You take 7 damage and your esophagus is now bleeding.
How immediately?
First breath.
Okay.
You feel like being cut pretty much all the way to your lungs.
I put the helmet on, and then I channel positive energy, which is like 46 now, I think. Yeah, that gets it all back. That is gonna cut into our time. Well, I'm gonna try a couple more times to cast light, so we have some light. And at this point, we've been.
Next time you cast it, it fails.
Okay.
Second time after that, it works.
Okay.
So you've only been in here for 80 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've been walking pretty much straight forward for 80 minutes. Have we come across anything of interest other than...
You find what used to be a tree. It looks kind of creepy now, but it's just a tree. That's pretty much the only thing you've really seen.
Yeah, that was... eh. I'm going to try to communicate to Shiana with just body language and also a little bit of the sign language from Cecil? What was her name? Sybil. That we should probably go ahead and turn around and head back because it's going to be a lot harder to keep casting this than I was thinking it would be.
Roll to convey secret message and or linguistics. Maybe both. Since you're using both.
It's actually the same check for me, but I'm going to go with linguistics. That's an 11. Mm-hmm.
You don't get the point across.
Okay.
But she also has just kind of been following you.
Yeah. Just gonna sigh and kind of turn around and wave her back the way we came.
The second time you pass the tree, nothing happens.
So I know I'm going the right way at least.
Oh yeah, that make you do the thing. Roll survival to not get, because even walking in a straight line for 80 minutes, that's an hour. Almost more.
It is, in fact.
Yeah, well, it is more, but it's almost 2, so that's true.
Ooh. That's a 7.
Oh. Shiana's apparently not used to being in cold weather. I was like, she'd probably help. Rolls 5 to assist.
The good news is, we should at least be going in generally the correct direction. And I should have... I'll be able to cast it one more time, so I'll have twice as much time to get out as we had to get in.
Where is Shiana? Is she back here?
Ooh.
I need 3 more pieces of graph paper. I don't know where Shiana's character sheet is. This one. There it is. Right where I left it. So 9 overall to assist your 7.
Yeah.
So you go the wrong way for the first hour. Not the wrong way, but not the right way for the first hour. Roll another survival. Second hour. That is how it works, right?
I believe so. Also, at some point in that hour, I'm going to have a thought and I'm going to try something. I'm going to take a deep breath, take off the mask, and try to cast light while the mask is off in one breath so I don't breathe in any of the crystals. Does it work?
Yeah.
Cool. That'll make this much easier then. And then I put the mask back on before breathing in.
You're a little lightheaded.
I'm okay with that. That is a 11.
Well, Shiana gave you a 22 to assist this time. So you end up going slightly in the right direction.
Okay.
You do have to recast, but that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
You figured out the trick.
So I'll do it on... well, the thing is, I'm going to be trying to keep track of time, because this time the light wouldn't be there to warn me around before. And I'll do it sooner rather than later. So maybe like roll a secret die for how much time actually passed before recasting, maybe. Does that make sense?
Roll just a wisdom check to see how close you try and do.
That is a 18. Oh, and this time I will do the light again and then wait a good 20 seconds before starting the casting the others so that I'll have the indicator again. Yeah.
So you continue on the way back?
Yes.
Alright, well, you get back without really any problems.
Okay.
Sorry that I remembered. The last hour, the wind has really picked up.
Oh.
You take 2 damage from the wind. Shiana takes 9 damage from the wind.
Her fur isn't helping her all that much then?
That's why I just kind of looked at the rolls and I was like, it seems backwards. But no, her fur does not give her slash damage resistance.
I feel like because of them being this tiny, it might, but yeah. Okay. Does she seem upset by this amount of damage that she's taken, or?
She whines a little bit, but
I'm gonna save the healing just in case.
it's the last hour. You get there before
Okay.
it gets too bad. And an hour after you get there, it starts really blowing.
Yeah, when I get back to town, find the wall, walk around it, get back into town, return the mask.
Oh yeah, you don't get to go like to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Take 5 damage. Sean takes 8 damage.
Jeez.
Apparently the wind does not like her.
I assume that's damage over the course of an hour.
Yeah.
So probably around the time she gets to like 12 damage or so, I'll go ahead and do a channel positive. And only get rid of 8 of it, actually. And I'll have like 2 left after that, I think. Ish. Yeah, so just make it around, get back into town.
Yeah. Yep.
And I didn't reach the eye in that time? Or the ridge?
You only walked
Yeah.
out 80 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know how far it is on the map. I'm not good at
If you would walk
distances.
another 80 minutes, you would have made it.
Oh, great. So if I'd walked closer to when I planned to going out and had thought earlier before turning back about the... Yeah.
There's tomorrow.
Tomorrow I'm doing a different thing. Okay, yeah, so get back into town, take off the masks. Well, that was kind of boring. Tushiana.
Yeah.
It was interesting, it was pretty, but
It was cold.
yeah, there really wasn't much out there. It's sad when when a tree is the high point of the...
I guess that's why they call it the waste. But although it's not everything's waste.
Yeah.
Other waste not too far from here. That one's really fun.
Alright, well, let's go return this mask and find something else to do for a day. I wonder if I could build a wall of ice. Just like create water, have it freeze instantly and create some more on top of it. Like right at the line of the thing.
Well, in the city, it's not.
No, yeah, but like
Out there, probably.
you said it's a really sudden change. So if I just get close to that and start casting,
Maybe.
just extend the wall basically. I'm gonna go try that after I return the mask.
Yeah, it works. You put water in a solid format like that, and you just make a wall. Nice. You can hear the needles scratching against it as the wind really is starting to pick up.
Oh. I could make an igloo out there. Also, create water has a duration, I believe. But I'm not sure. Oh no, it's instantaneous. Okay. Oh no, disappears after 1 day if not consumed. So I'm going to create, it's 2 gallons of water per level, that is...
8 gallons. 2 gallons, I'm
no,
sorry.
16 gallons.
That's a lot of water.
So about 2 cubic feet. Every standard action. And then it would expand a little bit as it froze. So I'm going to make a, just like a, I don't know, like a 10 foot high, 10 foot by 10 foot area off the edge of the wall.
How high?
10 foot. Like 10 foot high, 10 foot wide, not thick, like 1 foot thick. And I'm going to see...
And how long?
10.
If it's 3-dimensional, it has 3 dimensions.
Yeah, 10 foot by 10 foot, 1 foot thick. That's what I was saying.
But how long? Is it a square?
Yes.
Okay, you never said that. You just said 10 foot by 10 foot. If it's a rectangle, then there's still a dimension missing.
And 1 foot thick.
I'm not talking about thickness. I'm talking about length.
If it's 10 foot by 10 foot, then yes, it's a square. That's what I'm saying. That is 2 dimensions. Yeah. It's 10 feet high. It's 10 feet from the edge.
Also a cube.
No. Wall. 7 foot thick wall. On the inside side of it, there is a 1 foot thick section that goes out 10 feet and goes 10 feet up. It's a 1 foot thick, 10 foot square.
I've got that.
I'm confused where confusion is.
How tall is it?
10 feet.
Okay, if I were to walk from one corner to one corner, how long is that?
Like from the side,
From the front right corner to the front left corner.
10 feet.
Okay, if I were to make the other wall, is that another 10 feet?
There's not. That's what I'm saying. There's not another wall. It's.
Okay, that's what I was at. You said igloo. Igloos have.
Oh no! I was saying I could make one out there. I wasn't doing that here.
That's what I'm gonna do. You said I'm gonna do that.
Oh, sorry. I had another thought in between that
That's
didn't come out.
That's why I kept saying you were missing a dimension, because if you're making an igloo and it's a cube, it's 10 by 10 by 10.
Yeah.
Not 10 by 10.
That was the issue. I was just making a wall here, and I'm experimenting, and I realized I could go out later and make an igloo.
Okay. So there's a 10-foot long wall that is 1 foot thick.
Sorry.
Now that we're on the same page.
I'm gonna come back tomorrow and see if it's still there. See if the freezing make it stay, which I don't expect to, but...
That's not consumed.
Hmm?
That's not consumed.
Yeah. But I really could go out there.
So how long do you spend if it's 10 feet and it's about 2...
That's like 5... No, that's... Two cubic feet... So 2 square feet basically per minute, or per round, and 100 square feet, so like 50 rounds, so like 5 minutes.
Over the course of that 5 minutes, the wind really is starting to pick up. You could hear a faint howl. The distance is really looking sparkly.
Ooh. I'll head back into town.
You feel as though a needle storm might be heading this way. Or that is what I call them, right?
Yes.
Because I have no imagination.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
No, it's not that you don't. It's that the people in this town that you imagined don't. But yeah. Head back, find the inn. Ask them, so these needle storms, how long do they typically last?
It varies. The longest one that I remember was a week.
Oh.
Shortest one was less than a day.
Oh. may go camping in the Needle Waste at some point.
Do you have enough to keep yourself safe?
Hmm?
Do you have enough to keep just yourself safe for that long? Almost. You'll have to come back one day.
That's true, because it would still be cold. Yeah, I would need. Oh yeah, that would be difficult. I could actually take cold water. If I actually took cold weather gear, I could camp.
Maybe.
It would be silly. I'd spend a lot. Yeah, no, it would have to be later. Anyway, if I had taken frickin' water domain and stuff, ice, I could do it. I don't want to be stuck in here for a week. I don't want to be stuck in here for a day. I'm saying to the innkeeper.
Yeah, the one that was a week, everyone got a little stir crazy.
The wind didn't hurt that much when I was out in it.
It really hasn't picked up yet.
Yeah. But I was in the actual waste and it didn't hurt that much when it was windy. I can't imagine it's too much worse here when it's,
Depends on the storm. Sometimes they don't hit the town too much. Sometimes we have to shut the town down.
Mm-hmm.
The one that was a week, we had to shut the town down. Part of the town was almost destroyed.
I should probably go get that mask back while I have a chance. I'm gonna do that. Do you want to come with me, or do you want to just run around while you have a chance?
She is. You're inside? Mm-hmm. She's actually laying by a fire.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back to the guardhouse and ask them if I can just borrow this while we're in town, since there seems to be a storm coming on. And
yeah, they say yes, and hold on, they have to go find the armor person, or the person who has the armory key, because it's closed right now.
Oh.
Not closed, but the door was closed and locked.
Oh, okay.
But it locks from the outside, not the inside. They go find him, and he comes and he's like, oh, sorry. I thought I was done for today. What did you need?
Sorry, I was just wanting to get the mask back since I realized the storm was coming on, and I'm not going to want to stay inside all the time, and it'd probably be a good idea to have it,
Sure. Yeah, give you a mask. Be careful.
Yeah.
It's really starting to get bad.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll be fine. Thank you, though.
You do go outside, and you do take 2 damage from the wind. It's really starting to get bad.
Okay.
Bited.
And at this point... Actually, no, it wouldn't necessarily have worn off by yet. I was going to say resist energy might have worn off by now, but it was... I think there would have been quite a bit left, so cool.
It's just not cold damage that you're taking.
No, yeah. But I imagine when the storm heart starts, I would start taking cold damage too.
Oh yeah.
So
right now it's just the wind.
Just gonna walk around town for a minute while I have a chance and see if there's anybody about or anything fun to do left.
You see a couple people. They seem to be trying to get their things inside for the most part.
I'll go help with that, I suppose.
Take another 3 damage and another 1 damage.
I assume they're wearing cold weather gear.
Yeah, but they're also still. You can see cuts appearing on their clothing and on their face.
Meanwhile, I'm just out here, all...
Also getting cut.
Yeah, but in, tropics clothes. Oh. Not quite tropics. I don't think it was that warm where I started from.
No,
but,
it was,
but not wintry clothes.
No, it was, on average, 60, 70, maybe 80 on a hot day.
Yeah. Here it's -60 just over there. Yeah, I'll help them get that, and once they're finally ready to get inside, I'll do a channel positive energy to get rid of their cat's welcome.
And then while you're outside, you take 3 damage. And then while you're walking back to the inn, which is what I assume you're doing next.
Yeah, probably.
You take 6 and 2 damage.
Was the 3 damage before the
Channel? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Let me go get some water.